Alright, let's continue this long ass quest, mate, in Hogwarts. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Oh, shut up, Sebastian. Always chatting shit.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
I'm just picking up bare green and shit, man. There's one there, one there. Don't know where the last one is. There's usually 3.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
There we go. There we go.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Haven't we seen this one already?
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability.
This is getting intense, man.
Please. Talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
She ain't my sister, bro.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Oh, we got another quest. I don't have any more main quests. I'm confused. What's going on?
I question
There's something in there.
What do we have here?
Oh.
A demiguise.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
A whole quest is just a conversation. How can a whole quest just be a conversation? I guess that's why it didn't give me any XP.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Doom, doom. Let's take a nap in the middle of the grass.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Of course I am.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay, I will speak to Mr.
Very
Bickle's
well.
friends.
I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay, I will do.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to freely.
No, she's lit though. She's a sick character, fam. I just like the accent. Yeah, so where are these people she wants me to chat to? Move out my way. Someone's in here.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
Dibble.
It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
You know who, yeah?
Behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Oh.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, why am I
Hello
dodging?
there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched him helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
This has been a long conversation, bro. I want to get straight down to the fucking action, mate. Not all just running around chatting to fuckers and that. Let's go speak to Natty.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh,
Revelio.
I knew I saw something here earlier. Do 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 do. They should have finished off the track, fam. Looks like a couple dingles from it.
He must be around here somewhere.
Hey, bruv, jump. Telling me I can't jump here? Oh, I can.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
What was this? Oh, it's one of those things, but I have to be at night time. We need some nuts.
Students get what's coming to them.
Oh, fuck off.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find...
They took her to the basement. What a bunch of
Footprints
weirdos.
led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way.
Find Agrabah's
I need to find her quickly.
book of poems. Find Otto Dibble's love letter. Oh, there's optional objectives in here.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
No one's coming for her. Little does she know, mate. Man's right here.
Alive.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Yeah, move along, fam.
Wonders if one's life is indeed
Revelio.
really good luck.
Kill this bitch first. What?
Centaur's quieter than you.
No, you ain't. Come back, your brethren. Wait, I know there's like some skill points I can use for this shit. Stealth. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to sprint. You know, we were at the dark arts, mate. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. The dark arts is a mad thing in this game.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran Natty Rumpant. Only
Oh,
downside of being so
some
lovable,
boss.
that is. Everything wants a bit of me.
How did I get mixed up?
There's no doubt.
What was for him?
Defeat infamous foes. No, don't you dare look at me, fam.
More danger than they know.
Hell's going on here? Why is he invincible? Oh, he's not. Where's the enemies? Hell yeah. Your gear slot says full. What is that? No, some fucking... Just a whole lot of nothing, mate.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus forward. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
A book stand.
Revelio.
These are some green stuff we don't want.
Revelio.
Shit, there's bear shit around there. Unidentified head item. Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
Why is it vibrating here? Oh, there's the other one.
Otto Tipple's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. And he must be here somewhere. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something. Revelio.
It's in this room, apparently. But where, fam?
Revelio.
Lumos. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Revelio. Hello.
Here we go.
Mr. Rabe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
To have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you. Be prepared.
Oh, it's so dark.
Lumos.
Lumos. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Come then, brother. Who's that?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Well, yeah, they haven't been much help, but I ain't trying to be rude then.
Officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
But do we have a main quest now? Lord Gok's loyalty. We do indeed. But I want to go to I can't remember where it's called. Here it is. Room of Requirement.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
The Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Oh damn, I got a lot of stuff. Don't need that. Increase Chinese chomping cabbages damage. Increase ancient magic meter fill rate. Hell yeah. Let me change the appearance of that, because that looks disgusting. Where's the Harry Potter glasses gone? Yeah, there we go. I need to be level 28 or 27. Increase damage with Petrificus Totalis. Why is it always these chomping cabbage ones? Ooh, increased damage of all spells. Alright, let's see if we can do some upgrades. Oh, we can't. Can't do that either, mate. Alright, I guess we'll leave this one here. Take care, people.